Playing with this team this year, what was this experience like for you?
Probably something that, definitely I'll never forget, but something different from everything I've had before. It was extremely special. A lot of selflessness and, a lot of dedication just to come together and try to do something that no one expected us to do.
You're able to talk about the series at this point, just in terms of kind of what they were able to maybe do a little bit against you guys and why their depth maybe seemed to kind of play out a little bit, yeah?
I think at the end of the day, we came up against a team that was playing, a good team that was playing their best hockey of the season. I don't think anyone would doubt that. And, we had opportunities, but I don't think we were playing the best hockey of the season. And to win a Stanley Cup, you need bounces, you need great goaltending, you need timely goals, and I think it wasn't working for us as it was working for them. So, congrats, hats off to them. They were playing great hockey. They deserved it. They're probably not the favorite to come out of the East, but they definitely worked hard enough to do it.
Obviously, you had a pretty high-profile injury, Columbus. How bad was that? What maybe can you reveal about that at this point?
I think our policy here is we don't reveal injuries, so we'll just put that on the back burner.
Even now, When you signed the contract in Florida, I'm assuming you thought you'd be there for a while. Then you come here. How much do you want to stay here for the length of the contract or more?
I'd like to keep my fingers crossed, but hockey's a business. Doesn't mean anything unless you put together successful years in a row. So I'd like to be able to play the remainder of my contract here in Las Vegas, but sometimes that's out of your hands. It's a great place to play, great fan base, great organization, but there's hockey moves that happen in the game that are out of my control, and I'd like to be able to be here and try to win a Stanley Cup here.
What surprised you most about the city?
Well, I think it surprised everyone. It's just the support. No one expected so many people just and I don't think there were bandwagon jumpers that just hopped on. I think the support was there from the beginning. Fans were so excited just to have a professional team here, and even when things weren't going well, they were out there supporting, and I think that's one thing that really bonded our team together.
A lot of character, a lot of great leadership, some great young kids. We've got a bright future ahead of us, I think. So, you can't. You guys went through everything together in this room, and couldn't be more happy and more proud of you.
George said from the start that he make the decisions, bringing the players in, and Gerard does the coaching. Is it your hope, or have they come to you, or do you think that they would, when it's time to bring in other guys, that to see if the chemistry, if you're familiar with those personalities, and if they would work in this room?
That's all their job. Obviously, if I know a guy and they ask me, I'll let them know. But they've done a tremendous job bringing this group together and performing at what we have here, and that's their job.
Every player in this team has a different take as to when they thought this was a special team. What was yours when you look back on the season? Is there
probably midway through Christmas, when you actually have some breaks and some time to sit back and go over what we've accomplished at that point. And for me, probably Christmas time.
By the way, Rob Polite says congratulations. Had breakfast with him this morning.
Awesome.
He's very happy. Thank you.
I don't know. Like I said, that opening night was really special, but I don't know. I think you ask a lot of guys. It was pretty cool, coming in here and becoming a part of the community, and them taking us in was awesome. I mean, before this year, I'd never been to Vegas, and it's definitely changed my opinion, and I think a lot of guys found a home here, and they're pretty happy.
Do you take a little bit of pride in maybe showing the rest of the world that Las Vegas is more than just lights and casinos, and there's actually people here who have normal lives like everyone else?
Yeah, I bet. I think my family and friends that got out here and got out to Summerlin, I think you really realize that there's a sense of community, and there's definitely a sense of pride now in Vegas, and I mean hopefully things just keep growing and continue from here.
Obviously, the season didn't have the Disney ending that everyone had hoped for, but when you look back, what's going to be maybe your fondest memory, or maybe like the biggest thing that you're going to take away from all of this?
Well, I think the opportunity that everybody had was something that was pretty special, and I think the way the guys came together, we did a pretty good job as a team of coming together, and I don't know, I don't think that that takes a lot for that to happen, and I think that it was great to see kind of the bonding and the friendships that we made all year.
The bond and just the raw emotion of everything that came together at once. Is that going to be something that's just impossible to ever replicate?
I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, you keep the group together, and I think that it's obviously it's tough with the business that we have here, but I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it's been a lot of fun, and I mean we're hoping to have the same success next year and get back here.
The locals and the fans have been unbelievable. The amount of support that we've gotten in this entire year has been phenomenal. I keep saying it, but this group of guys, never forget them. They taught me what it's like to be a pro hockey player, and they showed me the way, and we had a great competitive core, and we had a lot of chemistry on and off the ice, and it helped me tremendously. It helped me come in home, figure out who I wanted to be on the team, and what kind of player I am, and it's very great.
Alex, this roster is going to take the complexion's going to look a little different next year. Obviously, there's going to be some young guys. You're no longer going to be one of the young guys. What would be the most important message you'll give to some of the younger guys who will possibly try to make this team, as far as the locker room is concerned?
It's as long as you're yourself and you're true to yourself. Yes, just having a lot of respect for the guys in this locker room goes a long way. I look up to a lot of guys in this locker room. Honestly, being a part of this team is something special, and you should never take it for granted.
Obviously, I think you would agree the roster's set up. What George has done, whether it be you guys or guys that will be in Chicago next year, they'll never have what was an expansion season for most people. That has to excite you. Like you're ready to contend, obviously, for the future.
Yeah, I mean, I think we have a really good team in this locker room, and we'll come back stronger next year. I think me personally, having some experience in my belt will help me a lot. I think it'll be good. We have our feet in the water this year, and it was a good first year to say the least. No, I think we're in a good position right now before we try to win a cup.
How important is everything with the room, and obviously some will go and there will be moves and help sign people. Would that be your most, not concern, but focus to keep the room how it was and not disrupt that?
There's a lot of big key guys that might not be with us next year, and it'll obviously change the room dynamic a little bit because you won't have those personalities in the locker room, but you can't really think about that because we have such a good core group of guys that are going to be here for years to come, and I'm just really excited to be a part of it.
It's very fun to come to the rink every day when there's somebody who is willing to fight for you and just believing in that same goal, and it's kind of hard to explain. It's just we're just such a close group where nobody else thinks you're good or you're anything except for the guys in the room, and that's a good feeling to have.
It's easy to go to battle with that, right?
Yeah, exactly. Any day.
Thanks, Eric. Thank you.
At one point in the season, you were, I think, tied for the most third-period goals in the league, and I brought it up to you, and you said, "Don't bring it up because you don't want me. You didn't want me to jinx anything." Can you just go back and now? I mean, talk about you came up big in some big spots this year, a lot for this team.
Yeah, I guess you could say that, but I also didn't score the last 11 games, so that's all that I'm thinking about is when I say that I'm not pleased in some areas, and then I'm looking to get better, and I like to put blame on myself and kind of self-reflect, and rather than put it on somebody else or whatever. So I mean, you know, I'm thinking I wasn't good enough in the end, and that's something that's hard to deal with. But all I can do is try to get better and work hard and work harder to become that guy who can win for your team.
I'm sure that will fuel you this summer.
Yeah, absolutely. I think so. I mean, it's just not being satisfied and wanting more. That's how I've been all my career, and that's how I'm going to continue to approach the offseason.